Welcome to my channel, guys. The 100 million challenge is over because no one came to take up that challenge. And so if it's your first time watching my videos here, please subscribe. I had to update you guys on the challenge because my previous video I saw so many people indicating interest. Some even wrote to me that they want to take up the $100 million. Sorry, me too. I don't they call money like Habby Forex and Jeffery. $1 million to these guys is no longer anything. So the 100 million naira challenge, a Nigerian who brought out 100 million and said if you can flip it to 200 million, you will keep 100 million for yourself. So after doing the previous video, so many persons picked interest, and some even wrote me on WhatsApp. They were like, they want to take the challenge. How can they get the social media of that young man? Blah 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 blah. I said, let me update you guys. The challenge has ended, and I'll tell you what the man had to say, and I have something to say even about the man himself. Because I think the man is just chasing clouds and trying to paint Forex black. So when I come up from this short break, I'll just dive straight into that video. Don't go anywhere. Alright, a quick one before we continue with that video. If you have not started using Assex Broker, don't worry, I will guide you through on how to get started. All you need to do is use the link which is in my description box, create an account. It's as simple as that. Then you verify. The verification process is also simple. You need just an ID card or driver's license, any of the legal ID documents, then you are verified. The next thing is just to create a live account, copy your login and the Meta5 password, then you are already there. Why we trade with Assex Market is because they have tight spread, they don't manipulate the charts, they have very fast withdrawal. So join the queue and celebrate. Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'll first of all play the video where he said the challenge has ended and why it ended. So check this out.
On making the video on Forex challenge, the challenge is officially closed. I was unable to get any DM from any reputable person. Most of the guys that reached out, once I asked them for collateral, they just tell me they don't get. Make I trust them. Which one will make I trust? To trust you with 100 million naira. And one small boy on TikTok said 100 million no really go far. See, if you convert them to dollars, now $75,000. Yes, now $75,000, but an average earner in the US after working for 1 year annually is only able to save about $7,000 or to $10,000. That means it's going to take that person 7 to 10 years to have $75,000 in cash. So know what you are saying, Mr. Man. The fact that you have opportunity or you are exposed to illegal means of income doesn't necessarily mean that everyone has, that robust means. Now, that being said, the top 500 richest men in the world, none of them is a Forex trader. I never said Forex trading is not real. I only said it is not the way you guys portray it to be. Do you understand? Forex trading is not the way you guys portray it to be. Somebody will just say, I just made $2.5 million, I just made $3.5 million in one trade. I've never said it's not possible. But it is not as constant and as reliable, you understand, as some of you portray it to be. That's exactly what I said. So, and that being said, I've gotten a report on some certain people. There's one guy they say they call Dapo Willis or something like that. We are gathering so much data about you, and it's very, very sickening. We'll talk about it when the time is right. Peace and love.
All right, now you saw how the man is blabbing that nobody came, and those that even came, they were not serious and all of that. And even from the onset, I knew that he wasn't even ready to give out 100 million naira for anybody to trade. Take note, because you need to be smart. It's not everything you see. You just rush and be like, yes, this is possible. Give me who will give you 100 million naira to trade and flip? And why would you even go to carry somebody's 100 million naira to flip it? You shouldn't put yourself at that kind of hot seat. And the time frame for that is even too short. It's too short, and you want to enter in. Like, had it been I gave you the man's number, for instance, and he was willing to pay the 100 million to your account, if he had paid it to your account, you would have used it to flip, right? And at the end of the day, we'll be like, villagers, this is what the villagers have done to me. Villagers are after my life. Whereas you are the one who created serious problem for yourself. At the cost of flipping 100 million naira, you flip it back to 0 naira. What will you tell your father, for instance? How will you survive it? Basically, like how, So sometimes the kind of thing you accept. As a trader, we are not gamblers. We trade consecutively. We trade consistently. We stack up profit with risk management and application of strategy. For instance, this month, March, to be very honest, market has not been very nice. Let me be honest. That's for me. I don't know for any other person, but the movement of the chart is volatile, one, and also is not going the way it's supposed to go, because obviously it ranged a lot of time. I trade GPSC for a living, so it ranged a lot of time before it broke out. And even when it broke out, the next move or line of movement wasn't even where it's supposed to go. But I know this is happening because of instability and the war going on between US and Iran. So war contributed. So in cases like this, what do? You stay out from the market. But if you are trading under pressure, somebody gave you $100 million to flip within this kind of time frame. If you have conditions like this, you will be forced to trade because you don't want the time to elapse, so that you flip it and make money and save. And what if at the cost of flipping it, then the reverse becomes the case? What would you tell yourself and your entire family? This is what we don't look at. We don't look at the risk aspect of whatever decision we take. It's good to take risk in life. Let me be very. In fact, I'm a risk taker. But you take calculated risk. You don't take foolish risk, because they say take risk. Life is all about risk. It's all about risk. You see a trailer coming face to face. The risk there is that you must cross that road, right? But you must calculate that the cars must not be coming as close. That they should be close before you cross. But not that it's risky to cross a road. You see a trailer coming, and when it is as very close to you, you started crossing. Of course, you're going to die, bro. That risk was not planned, was not calculated. We're going to take risk, but we must calculate the kind of risk we take. So how did Dapo Willis come into this picture? I'm also asking myself that same question, because at the end of that video, you saw the man, what he was saying. He said he had something about Dapo Willis. He had something about Dapo Willis, and then that Dapo Willis he had about he will come back for the Dapo Willis. Come on. That is transfer of, what do you call it, distraction. You want to transfer people's attention from your flipping challenge towards Dapo Willis. Human being, fear human being. Obviously, I know Dapo Willis is the talk of the town now because of W market. Of course, every human being will talk. Myself will talk. Jeffery has talked. Habby Forex has talked. Kojo has talked. Who has not talked? Even you watching me now, we still talk on the comment section. I didn't tell you. Notwithstanding, we are not saying that what the blue market is doing is bad. No, we're not saying that. We have criticized them, and as we speak, we are even giving them warning to come back as soon as possible, because it's getting too much. A broker, of course, tell me, a broker that will stay this long before they come back, it creates fear and lack of trust towards the brand. We know, but at the same time, we should not wish our own brother failure. You see. Now let me tell you the difference between Habby's and Jefferson's exit from consummate and Dapo Willis' case, and even Kojo that discussed W market, so that you know why I am saying we should give Dapo Willis some time to resolve his issues. Habby and Jeff, they came up, they said they are resigning completely from this brand. They didn't say this brand, we saw this and then we're trying to resolve. No, they said we are off forfeit. That is a way of telling you that we know that this is a scam. Are you aware? Are you understand what I'm saying? They said due to some regulatory regulations, the grammar, they just gave a barrister. All these law barristers, they know how to consult his a paragraph. They said due to irrelevant and irregulated blah blah blah. Me, myself, Jeffery and Habby, we are dissociating ourselves from consummate traders. That was how they came. And of course, if they dissociate, you know that there's fire on the mountain. Similar thing happened to Kojo's and these guys that brought out the profile. Kojo came out and said, due to similarities, due to grammar, at the end of the day, he said, I am now dissociating myself from. You remember, this is just plain facts. Is there, So the difference is the owner, the police came up and said, give me some time. I'm working on this, and this is what I'm doing. He did not say, I am dissociating the brain. Nah. He accepted that there's a problem, and then we should give him time to fix it. If he did not fix it, we can now crucify him. You understand it now? So I will not be like Frank is protected now. If you see the truth, say the truth the way it is and have peace of mind. So when you are sleeping, you will sleep comfortably. So Dap did not take up any 100 million. In fact, Dap is dealing with his broker, but his name came in here because the young man wanted to shift attention. That is, move people's attention towards the wrong place, so that he will go away with his $100 million. $100 million. Stop that, Frank. $100 million. $100 million. Let this boy not influence you to call money. Respect money. Respect money. Do you hear me now? Sorry guys. 100 million naira challenge. You want people to remove mind from 100 million naira challenge and move towards Dapo Willis. So that will be all for this video. I'm going to see you guys next time. Subscribe to the channel. Use my recommended broker, which is Assex Broker. The link is just all over my video description. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.